Hey guys, this is Sparkle Ultra here, and this is my new What If Asta had Edward Elric Magic, Anti-Alchemist. And I hope you like this video. Torrent Google wanted me to do a alchemist, just like Mako no Me. The first one was the flame fruit, which I already did that. So I think a alchemist is deserving here. And I hope you like this video and hope you subscribe. In a world where people have magic, grimoires, scrolls, etc., there are some that have rare talents, but some have a simple gesture. One might have a little clap. That is a tale of the Full Metal Alchemist. And then we go to a village called Clover, and then we see two baby boys that were in the church's steps, and then baby boys were crying, and then the priest Orion opens the door and sees the two baby boys. He first looks at the black-haired boy and reads his name. It was Yuna, with green eyes around them. And then he looks at a silver-haired baby boy that had a unique look, like basically unique personality. And he reads it, and it says Asta, and hey there, little guy. And he was trying to give a good little pet, but Asta heard that little even when he was a baby. Asta then kicks him for that, and out of annoyance on what he said. And then the man says, "You got quite the strength on ya, Asta." And then Orion looks at something else. Huh? And then he sees a metal arm. Then Orion looks closely. His arm is gone. Has no arm on his side. And then he takes the two and Asta's metal arm in, and about 5 years have passed. And Asta had being more of a mix of Asta and Edward Elric. His annoying personality mixed with Edward's stubborn side and very much, how can I say, anger issues a bit. Especially that one touchy subject. You'll find out soon. And then, and Asta were a little bickering on with each other, having a little argument, but not as bad. They are still good friends. Asta helps out run the church, and as the same. Until that one day, then has his necklace stolen, and Asta was angry that they took Yuno's necklace. It's very precious to him, and Asta goes to have a talk with them and to get it back. And Yuno says, "Asta, no, you can't get it back." And Asta says, "I highly doubt that you underestimate the man that could beat these guys." And Yuno says, "But you're smaller." Asta says, "Who are you calling small?" And Yuno says, "You?" Asta says, "I'll beat you." And Yuno says, "But I already win." And Asta says, "Keep it up." "Okay, now let's go." And Yuno says, "But you have one arm." And Asta says, "So?" And Yuno says, "Fine, go ahead, you short jerk." And Asta says, "Short jerk? Fine, I'll do it better than anyone." And Asta goes and gets Yuno's necklace back. And Yuno waited a bit for Asta. And then when Asta came back, Asta was filled with bruises, but as Yuno's necklace is back and gave it back to him. Both were good friends in 10 years, and Asta was still noticing something unusual his hand was have a sign of some sort of thing that he doesn't know. But he puts his metal arm back on and says, "Alright, time to teach a lesson." Asta was beaten by every single time, and he didn't even get any good hits in either. And Asta saying, "Damn it! This is the 50th time I lost to him. I'll make him stop calling me short, or I'll..." Then Asta slowly looks down and saying, "This sucks. I wish I can use magic to give, a lesson, but no, I get clapped like this." After he claps his hands, Asta then sees something coming out of his right hand, and Asta says, "Huh? What the? What the heck is going on?" Asta then looks at the ground. Maybe... And Asta tries to think of something. I guess I can turn the dirt into a statue? And Asta then puts his hand on the ground and he made a statue of a sword. And Asta says, "What? That is so awesome! I didn't know I had this on my hand. Oh, I can use anything." Asta was having a brain of struck love. Wonder if there's any limitations. Then Asta then claps his hand, and then he thinks of, can I turn it into water? And he touches the statue, but it doesn't do anything. And Asta thinks, I guess it doesn't work when I touch doesn't really, if I don't really understand it. And Asta thinks, And Asta is having a good thought in his head. Maybe I could make my arm stronger! My metal arm! This is gonna be awesome! Asta then trains his fighting style with his alchemy. And Asta thinks, this magic is gonna be awesome! Let's see if Yuno can handle this. But when Asta was focusing on his training, he hears Sister Lily saying, "Alright, Asta, it's time to get to eating." And Asta says, "Right, sorry, Sister Lily." And Asta and all of the church kids were eating their meals. A bland food called yam soup, which Asta says, "Come on, this is so bland I can taste the desert, literally." Asta then thinks, maybe I could. And then Yuno says, "What's the matter, Asta?" And Asta says, "Oh, nothing! Damn it. I can't let him know that I can use some sort of magic now. I gotta keep it secret." And then the priest Orion says, "So, Asta, what are you gonna do while you get your magic knight's permit?" And Asta then thinks, right, forgot about that. And Asta then thinks, bland food, everybody getting treated, they're lower. Asta says, "I'll be the Wizard King! Change this at all cost!" And all of them look at him like, yeah, that's a good dream, but I don't see it. And Asta says, "Hey! Why are you being so mean?" And Asta looks at Orion, Yuno, and Sister Lily. And then Orion says, "Well, for one thing, you didn't drink your milk." And Asta says, "I hate milk! Give me a break!" And Yuno says, "Because you're short as a bug." And Asta says, "What do you say?" Gonna punch him, but Yuno dodges. And Asta says, "I'll make you get a full-fledged sorry about that." And then Sister Lily says, "It's not because of those, I think, but I don't think because you don't have any magic." And Asta says, "Right." Asta then thinks, Druid says, well, about that, I can use someone magic. But then Yuna says, but I think I'll be the Wizard King. And Asta says, no way! I'm taking that first! I called it! And Yuna says, oh, sorry, I didn't hear you because you're a short mouth. And Asta says, damn you! Get back here! And then uses his wind magic to repel some of Asta's fists. Here, take this! That! And another! Come on! You are such a pain! And Asta, laughs, and all the church laugh at their antics. And then Asta says, alright, I'll make the, see, I'm gonna be the Wizard King. Writing down the objects on how to create and reconstruct or deconstruct. And then both Asta and head off to get their grimoires. And says, so, Asta, how likely is it that I get a grimoire? And Asta says, oh, it's likely because you have one. Looking like it. And then says, but what about you? And Asta says, I don't care. I'm just gonna get stronger to beat you, And smirks. Alright, let's go, Stag Beetle. And Asta says, Stag Beetle! Oh, that's it! Come back here! Then runs and goes to the Magic Knights after Asta then chases him to it, trying to get one on him. And then when he got there, Asta says, get back here! Jumping towards But uses his magic to go up and says, you look even smaller than up here. And Asta says, oh, that's it! I'm gonna give you another one! Asta then jumps, and just having a fun time messing around with Asta. Then, all of the people around them were gathering to get their grimoire. All of them got their grimoires. Got his 4-leaf clover grimoire, and Asta got nothing, as in canon. And Asta says, well, kind of expect that. And then, when Asta was waiting for he goes to check on him and sees Ravage Silic caught, in some chains. And Asta says, hey, what are you doing to And Ravage Silic says, mere peasant doesn't deserve a grimoire like this. And Asta says, who cares? Give it back to him. And then Ravage Silic says, be gone. Asta says, like heck. Asta dodges all the chains. And Ravage Silic says, don't get too easily swept, shrimp. And Asta said, did you call me shrimp? Asta rushes towards, saying, I'll make you say other words, you damn tall, string-legged bastard. And Asta goes all barrage on him on how pissed he was on hearing shrimp. Ravage Silic says, you really feeling a punch from Asta. And Asta says, ha 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 ha. And then Ravage Silic says, how dare you. Then he uses a chain, snare Asta. And Asta says, oh, you're not going to chain me up, pal. And Asta then claps. And then electricity sparks through Asta's hand. And Asta then touches Ravage Silic's chain, mending into a weapon of his own. And was surprised. And then says, wait, did you keep it a secret to use it on me? Asta says, no. And looks at him with a look of, yeah, I don't believe you. And Asta says, who cares? I'm gonna beat this guy down. And Ravage Silic was surprised that he didn't cast anything. Fine, do a little experiment on you. And then Asta swings his spear and trying to get rid of all the chains. But it's slowly succumbing to it and getting snared to the wall. Damn it! And Revich says, I don't know how. Got it. A mere peasant like shrimp like you couldn't easily get it. And Asta says, oh, stop calling me shrimp, you having a difficulty getting out of the chains. And Revich says, despite not having magic, you somehow made it out of my chains. Looking at that hand explains something. Then Asta says, I'm going to get Yuno's grimoire and you won't stop me! And then a grimoire appears, dismantling all of Revich chains. And Asta sees a black grimoire, and it was anti-magic. Huh? Wait, I didn't, Then Asta grabs it with his left hand, saying, who cares? Then his arm turns into anti-magic. His metal arm. And Asta says, whoa, now that's what I call full metal. And then Revich says, oh, that's a 5-leaf clover. How do you have it, you mere peasant? And Asta says, and blocks the chains from Revich, dismantling all of it. Well, that's because I'm going to be the Wizard King! Asta charges at Revich. Revich says, damn it, I need to get distance. But then Asta says, hey, you never expect someone to have this, don't you? Then clapping his hands, and his anti-armor arm increased in range, and Asta then punches Revich, and Revich was shocked and gone through the wall. And Asta says, never mess with this guy. And then he goes to, and gives his grimoire back. Here you go, pal. Despite you being a pain in the butt, you're still my friend. And Yuno says, same here, Asta. Let's be rivals to become the Wizard King. And Yuno says, sure, Asta. Both shaking their hands. And then Yuno gives out a little snarky remark. Never thought have a small rival. And Asta says, that's it! Gah! Going to attack him. And they have that same banter when getting back to the church. And that's where I'm ending this video. I hope you liked this video and hope you subscribe. See you next time.